Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, shortstop, Trey.
Here's the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop up. Suarez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Here he comes again, 1-2, and another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Peraza becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Joey Votto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Rendon.
Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Standing in, Adam Eaton.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Line toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Swinging a soft liner, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I wanted to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think that base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Ready for another chance? Andre Dawson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Grounded to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Eugenio Suarez becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5.
Drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He comes across to score. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Batting 7.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
High in the air. Strasburg just to the left of the mound, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hamilton is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now is Adam Eaton. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
First baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. In now for Washington, Matt Wieters. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Hamilton is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher number
That's one of those
37.
tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone.
The batter number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Now batting.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Votto.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Votto leads off second with nobody out. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eugenio Suarez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Striding in once again, Andre Dawson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 10.
First offering on its way.
Dawson.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Dawson stands at second with no outs. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Duvall. 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Schebler over to his left, and that ends the inning. Nationals leading off the inning, Adam Duvall. And they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Duvall sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Tucker Barnhart stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Gosselin was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Billy Hamilton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, we have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 55.
In now is Adam
Robert.
Eaton. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line hard down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Hit the other way out toward right field. Shebler is there, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher. Matt.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Wieters. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A bouncer to the left side, and Wieters has himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Wieters at second with 2 down. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. This is in the air out to left field. Duvall sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3.
Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. 0-1 to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runner goes for third. In there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Andre Dawson.
Digging in and looking for more, Andre Dawson. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And now Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Dawson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nationals have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Washington.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now, Jesse Winker will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth. Popped high in the air. Turner waits on it. 1 out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Kevin Quackenbush comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Hard on the ground toward short. Peraza fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, Andre Dawson. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Ready with the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Harper takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting.
In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. In is Joey Votto now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Number 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Looking to send him packing again. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now
first pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Nats jumped out to an